What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, July 24th, and we got another Nerfy video coming at you guys. Now, I have seen in the comments here lately a handful of times, what is a Nerfy? Now, guys, that's just a no run scored in the first inning bet. Nerfies, no run, first inning. And you can bet Yerfies as well, yes runs, first innings. For some reason, these Nerfies just seem a little more fun. Maybe it's just fun to say Nerfies. I don't know why. But you're going to find this listed in your sports books a handful of different ways. Most of the times, you will just find it listed underneath a first inning tab. And you're going to look for the run section scored, that minus half a run. That's going to give us no runs for either team. And that's what we're looking for here for these Nerfies. So we've got 3 Nerfies picked out for today to look over. 2 of them, I feel like they're kind of half unit plays. The other one I feel like is a strong full unit play. So we're going to break down 3 of those here. Before we do, though, don't forget to smash that like button down there. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well. That way you're not missing out on any of the content that we are dropping here at the Guy Boston Sports Channel. Let's dive into it, guys. Our first game is the Boston Red Sox taking on the Colorado Rockies. We have an opening pitch at 3:10 for this one. This is a case of good offense, but in my opinion, better pitching, right? We've got the Red Sox coming in with a 51-49 Nerfy record. The Rockies 46-56, so not the best look there. We're going to have to keep an eye on the winds in this one as well. They're projected to be blowing out from home plate towards right field early in the morning, but should be heading from right field to left by opening pitch. So obviously, weather predictions can be off from time to time, so make sure you check back in before you place any wagers here, just to be sure where that wind is blowing. If it's blowing out from home plate towards right field, probably not the best look for us here for a Nerfy pick. Diving into the numbers, though, excuse me. Look, something caught in the chest there, man. Colorado is hitting 244 at 14th overall in the league. 245 versus right-handed pitchers, which they are going up against here, and 321 against the four-seam fastball, which is Nick Pivada's favorite pitch, right? He throws a sweeper and a curveball and has a cutter and a slider he'll throw into the mix as well at times, but he mainly relies on that four-seam fastball. He's got a Nerfy record of 4-1 in his last 5, 11-4 overall. That's 73%. And with an ERA of 3.87, a WHIP of 93, and his first inning opponent's batting average is 211. Boston, on the other hand, they're batting 256. That's 4th in baseball. 259 versus right-handed pitchers, 3rd, and then 295 against the sinker, which is Cal Quantrill's favorite pitch, right? He throws a combo of the sinker and then the split finger most often. But more that sinker more than anything. He's got a Nerfy record of 5-0 in his last 5. He's 17-3 on the season. That's 85% with an ERA of 4.15. His first inning whip, though, is 95. First inning opponent batting average is 194. So like I said, this is one of those ones where I'm going to put a half unit on this one because the pitching looks good. The offense is a little scary. It's going to have us sweating it a little bit. But hey, that's what betting is, right? What do we say here? What's the saying? Scared money don't make money, right? So we're not going to be scared. We're going to throw a little bit on this one. And we're going to hope for the best, damn it. Hey, Detroit Tigers versus the Cleveland Guardians. That's my next one here. Looking at this one, the wind should be blowing inwards from left field around first pitch. So definitely a good look for us there. Detroit is 51-51 for Nerfies. Cleveland is 54-66. Cleveland's batting 243 on the year. 237 against right-handed pitchers, and they're hitting 263 against the four-seam, 244 against the slider. Jack Flaherty, he throws the four-seamer and the slider the most from his 5-pitch arsenal. He's got a Nerfy record right now, 5-0 in his last 5 games, 13-4 overall in the year. That's 76%. With the ERA of 3.13, his first inning whip is 96. First inning opponent batting average is sitting at 215. And then looking at Detroit, they are hitting right now 234. That's only 23rd in the league. 233 against right-handed pitchers. That's 22nd. And then they're hitting 226 against the four-seam on the year, which is Tanner Bybee's. That's his pitch, right? He has a 4-pitch bag. He throws a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. His favorite is that four-seam. The Nerfy record for for Tanner Bybee is 1-4 in his last 5. So that's where it's a little scary. That's where the half unit comes in for this one here. He won his last one out. He's 13-7 overall in the year for a 65% hit rate. He's got an ERA 3.58, first inning whip 1.05, and then a first inning opponent batting average of 2.03. So this is one of those scenarios where it's almost reverse of the first one, where the pitching is a little shaky, but the batting is just not there in my opinion. The hitting isn't going I don't know. I'm not stressing this one because of the weaker offenses. Um, but with Tanner Bybee on the mound, with the struggles that he's had here recently in the first inning, feels like a half unit play at most. Um, then we're looking at the Arizona Diamondbacks, Kansas City Royals. This has an 8:10 opening pitch. The wind in this one's going to be partly cloudy with slight winds under 2 miles per hour blowing inwards from right field, so should not be a factor. And if it is, it's positive for us for a NRFI pick. We're looking at Arizona with a 55-47 NRFI record. Kansas City 58-44. Kansas City is batting 249, that's 10th in baseball, 247 against the right-handed pitchers, also 10th. They're hitting 235 against the four-seam fastball. Ryan Nelson of Arizona, he leans heavily on that four-seamer. It makes up 53% of his pitches. His NRFI record right now is 4-1 in the last 5. He's 15-1 on the season. That's a 94% hit rate. With an ERA of 4.78, first inning whip 78, first inning opponent batting average 186. Arizona is batting on the year 252. That's 9th in baseball. 241 against right-handed pitchers. That's 15th. They're hitting 222 against the changeup on the season. Michael Wacha from Kansas City, he has a 6-pitch bag, and his favorite pitch, the changeup. In that 6-pitch bag, though, he throws a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a curveball, a four-seam. But most frequently, like I said, his favorite pitch is that changeup. But dude's got a bag, man. 6 different pitches. Come on now. His NRFI record is 4-1 in his last 5. He's 14-3 overall in the year for an 82% hit rate, with the ERA sitting at 3.55, first inning whip of 82, and first inning opponent batting average of only 186. So just great pitching in this one here. You got one at an 82% hit rate for NRFIs, and Ryan Nelson? What did we say he was sitting at? Can't find it now. Where are my notes? 82%, 94% for Ryan Nelson. So both of these cats are sitting above 80% on their hit rates for the year for the NRFIs. And like I said, the wins are favorable for us. These offenses aren't terrible by any means. Both ranking around 9th and 10th as far as hitting. But this pitching I feel like prevails, so I'm throwing a full unit on this one myself. So those are the 3 that we have on the books for today. Hey guys, that's going to do it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content today. If you did, you found it helpful or useful in any kind of way, please don't forget to smash that like button down below and hit subscribe if you have not already. That way you don't miss out on any of the content that we are dropping. And that's going to do it, guys. Best of luck today. Hope you guys make a bag. Let's get it. I'll see you on the next video.